Okay, the background of the poem. The poem was written by William Wordsworth in the year in 1804, that is 1804. It was written, and it was first published in 1807 in 2 volumes, in two parts, but later it was revised and finally published in the year in 1815. Okay. Now, William Wordsworth is regarded as a very romantic poet. At that issue I will come later on. But this is the publication, writing and the publication. Written in 1804, published first in 1807 in 2 parts, and ultimately revised from it public in 1815. On the publication of the poem, William Wordsworth got huge fame, because the poet has its beauty in all aspects. What is the romanticism? What is the nature? What is the love for nature? That all was rediscovered in the society, in the general society, in the arena of the literature. And right now I can tell you that Daffodil is one of the most popular poem in English literature. And you can tell it is the anthem. It is the anthem of English literature. So it is so praiseworthy. It has got so impact among the literates, among the writers, among all the poets, that it became a talk of a source of talking, and the poem Daffodil became the anthem, genuine anthem to all the poets. Okay. Now, what is the background of writing this poem? Where from it is? It was a day I am coming. In order to understand this, we have to come to some historical aspects. I think you know about Industrial Revolution. What was it? Before 1750, the society was one type. The production and consumption section arena was something different. What happened over there? At that time, there was no machine, nothing else. What we are getting right now, in our age, we are getting everything with the help of machine. Okay, with the help of different gadgets. All the gadgets are making our life very smooth, very easy, very compact. Okay, but a day was there when before 1750s, the total production used to be carried on by the human labor, by the human being. Okay, but as a result, the production was not so high, because there is limitation. In human efforts, which they could not supply product to the general public to meet the ever increasing demand of the huge population. So at that time, population was high, production was low. The population was high. You think it? Population was high. As a result, demand was high. Demand for the product was high, but the production was low. This made the different people in the arena who were thoughtful, who wanted to do something for the society, to the scientists. They tried to develop something which would help them mass production. Mass production means production in huge number at the same time. And the research started going much more. Invention, good number of inventions came in our hands, and the most important of them is steam engine and the factory system. What is factory system? Factory system is the production of goods in a factory with the help of machine. So the machine came, we got the machine. What did the machine do? Machine replaced the number of human labor, number one. Machine replaced a good number of human replaced by it, and what did it do? It helps in production of huge number at the same time. So that is the basic revolution in the civilization, human civilization. Exactly before that, the another impetus that helped the development of the reason of industrial revolution is that it is the huge growth of agricultural commodity. During 1750s, there was a huge growth of agricultural commodities, and these agricultural commodities could not be properly used until and unless they are produced in terms of that is in the terms of industrial activities. Okay, and these industrial activities were made possible as a result of the revolution, industrial revolution. Industrial revolution gives us factory system. Factory system led to establishments of huge factories. Now these factories need the labor. Now where from the labor? Basically the factories were developed in the cities and towns. How the cities and towns came? A factory is developed in a particular place. A good number of persons will be coming. The rustic fellow, the rural fellow will be gathering, will start. When they will start getting jobs in the factory, they will have to stay over there, and as a result population of that place goes up, and the population, when population goes up, the urbanization, it becomes an urban place, and urbanization developed. So now the human life, the society divided into two parts then. One is rural and the other was urban. So the urbanization helped which caused huge gathering of public or people in a particular place. Now what happened? The particular place became overcrowded surrounding the factory, number one. Number two, the factories with their activities started emitting smoke. So the freshness of the air vanished. The air environment became noisy, noisy and misty. The persons who were not accustomed to this type of life, this type of living, they developed a type of disease, and that disease is basically known as what is that? I have written that thing. Disease is basically known as claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia means an abnormal fear of being tied in a particular place. Okay, I think, say you are the free bird. You are always roaming here and there. You are getting the sun. You are getting the fresh air. Now you are having a life developed by your own choice. Suddenly, what happened? Suddenly, huge number of people started coming surrounding your house. The factory is working. You are always getting the sound of the factory operations calendar. Getting huge smoke, misty weather, to misty environment, and you are not getting the sun properly. You are not getting the blue eyes. Now you are tired. And you are being afraid of such confinement. ये क्या जिंदगी आया भाई, इतना लोग है. तो man Man was afraid of being confined at a particular place for long, and this is a disease, and that is known as claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is a disease of being confined, of being afraid in a confined place. Clear? So this is the basic scenario, this is the basic effect of industrial revolution. Now what is the rescue? The persons who used to have a free life, now they wanted to get some fresh water, some fresh weather. They would try to leave their place to enjoy the beauty of nature, to get the sources of fresh air. And what we have to do? We have to leave your house. You have to leave your house and you have to go to the countryside. Okay, but you cannot leave your house for long. Okay, so you have to make some temporary visits in the countryside. As you have seen that during winter, good number of groups, good number of persons go outside for picnic. Okay, what for? To get a touch of the fresh air, to come in contact with the nature. And so it happened that time also. And this attitude, this tendency of some persons, when they were codified, when they were written, it became their either poem or essays or story. Now this type of feeling in anyone is known as romanticism. Romanticism is a feeling of man. Romanticism is a subjective feeling of thinking to be with nature. So it is a subjective concept. It is where the basic facets of the creation is nature, man, nature, and above all the God. So this is the part of romanticism, and the romanticism was injected by some poets. A very renowned poem in this arena is William Wordsworth, who has, I think you might have gone in your lower standards, the Solitary Reaper. Solitary Reaper is also a poem by William Wordsworth, where he was wandering in the hills and valleys. He saw a country lass harvesting corns and singing song. So this is his creation. So, and this is also the creation of William Wordsworth, and it is also this is also the product of his experience of coming to nature. You can also get another beautiful poem by John Keats, and the poem is entitled as "To one who has been long in city pent." To one, that is to a man who has been long, who has for a good number of good quantum of time, he has been long in city pent. Pent is confined. The man who is confined in a city, when he goes to the countryside, what he gets over there, and that is the presentation, that is the explanation of that one. So John Keats, William Wordsworth, they are basically regarded as the romantic poets. They are more concerned with the nature, they are more concerned with man. Okay, so this is the basic, this is the background. How it was written, I am telling you, this is very, one day, it was the day was 15th of April 1802. To 15th of April, this is the springtime, mind it. 15th of April 1802. Clear? And it was an incident. What is the incident? Two persons came at a place. What is the place? The place is in England. The district is Lake District. The township of is Grasmere. The countryside is Woolswater. Just think it. It is the country, it is the district, it is the township, and it is the countryside. Countryside means the place which is basically regarded as the village place, or the place which is far and far away of the township. Woolswater. They came at Gobrow Park, beside the Green Queen Bay. Bay, do you know? Bay means it's just lake, okay, lake or a stretch from the original ocean. It's known as bay. Dhara. Oh, it is when the original ocean is there, a part of the water is entering into in a small part, and that is regarded as the bay. So the bay was named as Glencoyne Bay, and mind it is in England, and the part is Lake District. It is in the Lake District because that part of England is the example of a presence of huge number of lakes. So it is on that day. I have told you the daffodils grow in a moist place, in a damp place, in a wetty place. Okay. Two siblings. Siblings, do you know what is the meaning of sibling? Sibling means the children of the same father, or of the same mother, or of the same parents. Okay. Same father, children of the same father or same mother, or the same parents. Clear? So that is siblings. Here the siblings are two siblings of Wordsworth family. The two siblings. What the sibling? One is William Wordsworth, and the other one is Dorothy Wordsworth. Dorothy Wordsworth is the sister of William Wordsworth. They came out of their house and started. They wanted to make a visit in the countryside, and they came in this park. Okay, Go Barrow Park, and there they saw the Glencoyne Bay, and beside this bay they got huge sight. What is the sight? They saw yellow colored, white colored, yellow color, orange color flowers have already grown in huge number, creating as a belt. They were in a line which is long stretched, and they were in huge number. The thing, all the flowers was fluttering in were fluttering in the mild breeze, and the poet thought they are dancing, and that is the picture. That is the picture. The poet entered into the depth of the nature, depth of the imagination, depth of the incidents, and he gave huge thought on his part, and a poem, Daffodil, came into our life. Okay, so this is the background of this poem, Daffodil, by William Wordsworth. Clear? Thank you. So I am coming to the next part after a few minutes with the discussion on the poem. Okay, thank you very much.